Hello, I'm Professor DaNi, and today I will do a tutorial in Adobe Animate CC. I'm using Adobe Animate CC 2025 version, but what I will teach you today will work also in earlier versions, and I'm sure it will work in later versions as well. I am going to teach you how to use simple shapes to create objects, and today we're going to build a pear. To build a pear, I will use only three tools. This is the oval, the line, the selection tool. I will also show how to use the sub-selection tool and the free transform tool. But we are going to draw our shapes only using the oval, the line, and the selection tool. Okay, let's go ahead and start. So this is what we're going to create. We're going to create the pear, and I will show you how easy it is to do something like this. Now, keep in mind that you can build any complex shape using simple shapes, just like that. A circle, an oval, a line, and another little oval. And the selection tool in Adobe Animate, it's really great. You'll be amazed how much you can maneuver those objects and shapes to create something like this. All right, let's go ahead and start. So I'm using the essentials setup for my environment. And if you're not sure, if your tools look a little different, go to Window, Workspace, and select Essentials so that your workspace matches mine. So I'm in the Essentials workspace, and in the Essentials workspace, the timeline is under the stage. All right, I'm going to get started, and what I'm going to do is first I'm going to choose my oval tool. They are all located under the rectangle tool. So go to the primitive oval tool, just a regular oval tool. And the next step is I'm going to choose my colors. Your colors are in this area, and you have a fill color and a stroke color. So the big square is the fill color. The small one behind it is the stroke color. All right, I'm going to click on my fill color. You're going to get the color picker, and here you get to choose your color. I'm going to choose yellow. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set my stroke color to none. So click on your stroke color and choose none. All right. Okay, so now I only have a fill and I do not have a stroke. My oval is selected and I'm actually ready to start. Okay, so I'm just going to click and drag and draw the oval shape. And right behind it, I'm going to go draw a circular shape. And you can make it a little bigger, and I can use the free transform tool for that. Once you click on your object with the free transform tool, you're going to get the sizing handles and you're going to make your object bigger. This is also a tool that will allow you to move. Okay, good. Good. And next, still with the oval tool selected, I'm going to create a small oval for the leaf. And last, I'm going to use the line tool for the stem. Now you see everything is yellow, right? And that is because my colors that are selected here are yellow. But now I'm going to show you how you can choose different colors. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to select your object. If you want to modify any parameter of your objects, you have to select them first. I'm going to use my selection tool. I will click on the small oval at the top, and I'm going to change my fill color to green, and I'm going to set my stroke color to none, nothing, no stroke. Now, for the line tool, Here we don't have a fill color because this is just a line. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to simply switch these two. Notice how you have the swap here. Okay. So, or another thing you can do, you can just click on your stroke color and choose another color. And I chose slightly darker green. Okay, good. So these are the basic shapes that you're going to use to build the pear. The next step is combining them. All right, this is what I will do. I will select everything using the selection tool. There you go. I'm just going to move everything right on the stage. And now I'm going to build my pear. All right. So notice that when I click on a shape, I have those small dots. All right. These small dots indicate that you are in merge drawing mode. We will talk about this more in the next module. Don't worry about this. This is the default mode. And when you start drawing, this is how everything looks. But I'm pointing this out just to tell you that in merge object mode, you can combine shapes simply by placing them one on top of the other, just like that. So I'm just moving the circle over the oval. All right, so this is my oval, this is my circle. And when I click away, this is what happened. These two merged. No any other special commands. They simply merged by placing them one on top of another. Click away, and now this is one combined shape. And as you can see, I can move it together. Good. Now for two objects to merge, they have to be of the same color. Now, if I am going to use an object with another color, drop it, click away, and remove it, this is what's going to happen. It's going to subtract from the shape. It's not going to combine. I'm going to undo that by clicking Control C or Command Z on the mark. Good, because I want this to be a different shape and I want the stem to be there. All right, good. So, okay. So now I'm going to position the stem. You can click on the stem. And I'm going to move closer to the pear. And I'm going to place the leaf right on top of the stem. Okay, pretty good. All right. It's nice, but it doesn't look exactly like the pear that I showed you earlier, right? So now I have to fine tune this shape. Okay. So to fine tune my shape, I'm going to use the selection tool. And the selection tool in Adobe Animate, it's amazing. You can do so much with this tool. In Adobe Illustrator, you can just select, move, and scale. But in Adobe Animate, you can actually build shape. So you can push, pull, and do various different things. So let me tell you a little bit how this tool works. Now, if you position, first of all, you have to click away to deselect everything. That part is very important. First, you have to deselect. Now, if I position my tool over a curve, see what happens. You see a little curve underneath. I'm just going to pull down a little bit. If you position it at the corner point where these two intersect, you can see how my tooltip changes a little bit. That tells me this is a corner point. And I can just click. Okay, I just want to be right on the corner point. And I can click and move it. And notice how now this is a nice clean curve. I'm going to do the same with the left side. Make sure that you're right on the edge so that you don't grab anything else. And then you just pull it and you adjust the curve. Okay, good. Now this looks pretty good, right? It's already shaping up. Okay, now I want to also smooth these curves. I'm just going to do this by pulling down a little bit. Just grab the curve and pull to adjust it. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of playing with Play-Doh. you kind of push and pull and mold it until you like what you see. Okay, good. Now, if you see the dots, click to deselect away. This happens a lot. Like if you double click or if you click accidentally, then that's going to happen. So remember, if you want to just adjust the shape, the outside curve, you want your object to be deselected. If it's not deselected, you're going to move it. All right, good. So this pear now looks good, pretty good. You make it a little bit more uniform. Great. And last, I'm going to work with the leaf a little bit. Okay. So leaf kind of sticks out in an awkward way. So I'm going to modify a little. But first, I'm going to use my zoom tool to zoom right on the leaf so that you can see what I'm doing. So this is my leaf. And next, I'm going to use my free transform tool. Click with your free transform to get your sizing handles. And this tool allows you to move, rotate, and also modify your shape. Okay, I'm going to rotate it slightly. Okay, I'm going to give it a bit of a tilt. Okay, good. And next I'm going to adjust the shape a little bit. For that, I'm going to switch again to the selection tool, and I'm just going to push that curve, sorry, a little bit, and that's it. Voila, you've got a nice leaf. All right, double click on the hand so that you can see. My leaf looks kind of small, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my free transform tool, and I'm going to make it a leaf a little bigger. Oh yeah, I like that. And that's it. That is how you build a pear. All right, give it a try, and I hope you do a really good job. And once you learn how to build a pear, you can build many, many different shapes.